ushobora kohereza amafaranga adatowe na Congress, because the president does not, the US president ntabwo ashinzwe budget, he cannot take money. So ni nayo mpamvu wabonye in the budget, every budget, kuko hano hari abantu benshi bavuga ngo no, we are tired of wars, we don't wanna finance this and that, bagashwana ariko in the end, even the Speaker of the House, who is a Trump Republican, uzi ko Speaker of the House uwa mbere bamuaustinze McCarthy, bamubwira ngo we ngo twagutuye ngo ugende ngo swapping ngo swamp the whatever bavuga ngo drain the swamp,
Drain the swamp,
and now you're going and joining the clique, the establishment. And then Batoria, who's a Speaker Johnson. Now they have to work together. Like, no, that's one. So Congress approves the budget, the military budget, the whatever mafranga we call it, Ukraine na Israel, because Israel ni any proxy war, well, it's becoming a proxy war. After October 7th last year, really, Israel nayo igaprofita kuko izi ko ifatiye runini Amerika, igaprofita igakora nyine ibyo yashatse gukora igihe kinini, ikajya gutera everywhere, right? But US cannot abandon Israel kuko they invested so much in Israel. And Iran ni umwanzi wa Amerika kandi isupportinga bariya ba Hezbollah na Hamas. Ngiye Palestinians ntabwo, I do not equate them to Hamas niyo mitwe ibitwaza, I don't. So none reka nkubwire n'ikindi kintu. Trump yaravuze we ngo urabona abantu Palestinians, they are given asylum, babaha abari nk'abanyeshuri bari on student visa, but they are given, bari kubaha uburyo babasha gukora kugira ngo babashe to support themselves. N'abandi bari hano bafite ngo DED, is like a temporary status. But Trump yaravuze ngo nta n'umupalestinian azemera ko aza mu gihugu, n'abahari azaba deporting. Nkavuga rero, he says he's gonna end the war the first day. How do you do that with a magic? Ntabwo bizashoboka. Ni ukuvuga ngo azaza nawe akore nk'uko Amerika ikora. No rero apenalize n'abantu who is pro-Israel. He said that. He's the one who put the embassy, the US embassy in Jerusalem. Kandi ubundi Amerika yaranze gushyiramo embassy in Jerusalem kubera yuko Abapalestinian n'Abayisraeli bose bavuga kuri mu byaro wabo, bya bindi bapfa byose. So abantu bakunda Trump nyine baramukunda, ariko rero si ukuvuga ngo azaza agire icyo ahindura. Niba ari foreign policy izaguma, even we azakora whatever it's good for him and his people are on the top, ariko not for the people of Palestine. No, I don't think so. Yeah. Hi,
Kingabo cyangwa Chris, one of you can talk.
nyine ngiye kuvuga byose Claudine yabivuze.
Bisubiremo.
Oya, impamvu yo gusubiramo yabivuze.
Agree.
Ese Halima, tell me, how are the vibes there? We're not very stressed.
Where?
Nize vibes ushaka kwimbe hikwishe mbizi Canada hatangira.
No, Raz, Chris, nobody cares. Look at that. You just on social media. Abantu babaho n'amatora yarangiye abantu baguma bakabaho. It's just like social media hypes up everything, I'm telling you.
Yakora both are hypocrites. Rata mugani wawe. Both are.
Wait, and then the kuvuga like in real life, like outside, how is it? Like
No,
leading
people
to
go by their lives.
Chris, are you in the US? What are the vibes?
The vibe kwa amatora abantu niba there's any change, nothing. It's life, it's a business as usual.
Abantu bibere mu kazi, and then actually state inuyemo ahantu hose huzuye ibyapa bya Trump, man.
Yeah, because it's a red state.
Njyewe aho ntuye ntabyo kandi ni Texas.
ese Claude
in the neighborhoods there's no, I saw one sign
ese
ya Trump mbona n'indi ya Harris in the whole neighborhood.
ingabo
Yeah.
avuga ubwo ngubwo umanitse ngo tuguhe ijambo nka
erega
president
njye urumva assalamu alaikum ari
Alaikum salam
meze neza
ni bon
Claudie ça va
Ça va bien Kingabo makuru.
ndaho akamatora yadusajije hano muri noza muri Michigan abantu beza
Michigan
Michigan na battleground state.
Michigan na battleground
urumva ariko reka mbabwire mugize neza mwamfasha tugatora Trump njye ndi ku ruhande rwa Halima cyane
ariko ikintu nabonye abantu abanyafurika benshi kandi abantu benshi batari no muri Afrika bashaka nako batari muri Amerika bari gushaka Trump nkavuga that's good for me because you know gonna affect the election mugume mumushaka nta kibazo
cyane
yeah hari space y'aba Nigerian my goodness this guy he loves Trump
none se kubera iki mvuze ngo ndashaka Trump gitse n'ibyo by'abanyafurika kuba njye ndi muri Afrika
mwese uri umwarabu
ntabwo ndi muri Afrika ntabwo ko ndi muri Michigan
hakuri umunyafurika nisaba
abanyafurika benshi bashaka Trump uretse wowe w'umwarabu
njyewe na Chris njyewe ndi umwarabu ubwo ndi exception no isa ntihaba exception
turashaka Trump
harya Chris ashaka ndera ko nzi ko ari very opinionated di Trump
kandi umvishe ko nemeranyije n'ibyo Claudine yavuze
nyine wowe ushyigikiye nde Trump cyangwa Kamala
nshyigikiye nuzi
Trump
utari Trump ubwo ni Kamala right yeah
never Trumper hari abantu benshi who don't care who as long as it's not Trump
abanyakanada benshi bashyigikiye Trump nirwa mbireba kuri TikTok oh my goodness many white Canadians are pro Trump babarimo barabeginga on TikTok ngo please ngo vote for Trump for us ngo
why
Trump I don't know
kuko wabuze umuntu wimaginga like Trump in their country
Chris why are you Canadians wowe na Eunice
I don't know ask them
bazamure bamunyana na Eunice
wabaze
I told you why
honestly nukuri pay vote for Trump cause reka njye kubwira personally Trump buriya aba Republican bahandoringa international like relationship kurusha aba Democrat I agree with Halima ntabwo Trump akunda intambara
kokano
nukuri I have personally ntekereza ko US nyine detecting isi kandi ntekereza ko byagira an influence in a way or another hano muri Canada because next year tuzatora prime minister ntekereza yuko narushye Trudeau
atwazi eni harako nanjye nari nibagiye kuvuga have you noticed yuko whoever goes to war ajya to war after the first mandate kandi Trump ntabwo yigeze agira second mandate
meka wimanika
uzarebe yaba Bush yagiye mu ntambara kuri manda ya kabiri kuko manda ya mbere igomba gukora ibintu domestic no the second mandate kukuwa uri you know you don't care if you get voted again nibwo bahita bashoza intambara kuko nk'intambara yo muri iyo bashinja Obama yabaye mu mwaka 2012 right
and 11 12 just
right so when she was about to get the second mandate ukuvuga rero nta kintu kibwira yuko
uvuga ngo intambara bashinja Obama ntiyayikoze
nanjye nibyo ngiye kubivuga
iyo ngiyo ya debate y'undi munsi okay
Obama ntiwamuvuga
somehow utabyumvise ibyo mvuze
Really secret kunda Obama.
Go Kamala yanjye.
Yes.
Claudine, we
Hope
like
for
Yo,
change.
Obama
should
that.
be by
Listen.
disappointed.
utaha harimo azakoresije why do you hate or love Obama
Niyo munyafurika
Yabyo
wa mbere nanga Imana
I'm
imbabariye Yesu
very
ndakwinginze imbabare.
nyine niyo mpamvu
curious to know why Claudine
nyine ubutaha we uzampa umwanya
kubaza
nzabigusobanurira
icyo
reka noneho
utekereza kuri amaze kwica Kadafi
none se ubwo wabaye wese nkabanza nkarangiza iya point
ngavuga.
urabona kugira ngo tutayicamo donc ni ukuvuga ngo Trump we yagize only one mandate kumva first mandate waba afite buri muperezida wese aba afite the priority for Obama it was health care uzi ko aricyo kintu Obama care that was the main goal for Trump was about economy na biriya byose tax n'iki tax code uzi ko tax code yari imaze imyaka batabasha gucisha itegeko na rimwe ya tax muri Congress he was able to do that. And then, of course, kind of, I'm not pro-Trump, but some domestic policies he did. He even did some criminal justice reform. He did that. So those are domestic policies yatowe kujya gukora. Then, towards to the second mandate, kuko yarangije kugira his legacy, bakajya kureba noneho okay bya bibazo bya international ajya n'ibihe bagatangiza intambara so ni nayo mpamvu he only had one mandate rero Trump ko yagize one mandate kandi akaba yaraje economy niyo abantu bose bamukundiye deja icyo ayo manota yarayabonye what other domestic policy azaza agacanginga we yakoze economy no guhindura Supreme Court akagenda agashyiramo conservative justices. Those are two of that's his legacy forever. Now and bazavuka nibyo bazumva ibyo ngibyo. So ubu ngubu nicyo yaje gukora kuko uzarebe ni nayo mpamvu bazamuye immigration this term kuko urebye economy nta kintu gihambaye azakoraho. Immigration is an issue that has been an issue for so many years. Ubu rero azaza ashaka gukora mass deportation narangiza gukora mass deportation azahita ajya muri izo international you don't know niba atazakora intambara cyangwa azayikomeza cyangwa atazayikomeza so nyine kututera yuko akenshi the US presidents bose pe bajya mu ntambara ari uko bamaze kurangiza ibibazo byo muri ntuzi except for Bush wa mbere nayo mpamvu atabonye na ya kabiri anyway yeah
Meka
Twumve Meka undi muntu wo muri Battlegrounds.
murakoze studio kuma ijambo ubu ngubu rero gahunda ukuntu zimeze sibyo ni uko ahantu rwose turi muri ubu butayu ni uko mbona ko Trump azatsinda hano muri Arizona icyo cyo impamvu nkigenderaho ya mbere ni uko murabizi mu tundi tuzi nkora harimo n'utuzi two gutwara abantu n'ibintu ni ukuvuga ngo rero mu makaritsiye menshi harimo mano za Trump harimo amaboro yerekana ko people are supporting Trump kurusha aya Kamala Harris. I can say like when I'm driving around the neighborhoods at least once I see like out of 10 posts that I see umunani cyangwa zirindwi ni nk'iza Trump and then izindi ni nk'iza Kamala Harris. But also my theory is Republicans, especially MAGA supporters, they are known to be the people that go all in for Trump. Like, January 6th. Urabona nka Hillary Clinton atsindwa, people were sad, but they were not able to go to the extreme where they can attack the Congress like they did on January 6th. But then Trump supporters are willing to go to the extreme to prove that they love Trump. So that is one thing. Niyo mpamvu ubona nk'hano kuri Twitter, you're always seeing content about Trump. So because MAGA supporters will go to the extreme to show that they're in for this guy. Ariko Democrats, liberals, they will, when you talk to them in their homes, they'll be like, "Better, this guy is crazy." They will show all the things, but then they will not be able to engage in confrontation to the point where they just, Osibia Mark Cuban. You see, like Mark Cuban is always tweeting, is always showing up, is always doing all these things. But again, like silent banners like Mark Zuckerberg, he would not come out and say like, hey, I'm in for Kamala. Ariko, he's giving 100 million to these guys. You've never seen Bill Gates come out and say, hey, I'm all in for Kamala Harris. But yesterday, the other day, this week, he gave 50 million to corporations that are that are doing what? That are supporting Kamala Harris. Though that is another theory. Maybe the vibe, Changwa, the heat we are seeing on the streets and stuff, it is not as much as the reality. Kubera yuko, the polls are showing, national polls are showing that Kamala Harris is actually leading. Urumva, however much she's not leading in most of the battleground states, is in the Arizona, Pennsylvania, there is like they are very close ku buryo ubona nyine ko it's very hard to decide to say, oh, this guy might actually win the election. Ariko noneho, there is another theory that comes in. There is a guy called Alan Nichman. Is it Alan Nich what? I know that his first name is Alan, but his other name is
Yeah, what did he
very
say?
complicated. Let me
uwo
finish.
ninde uri kuvuga
Lawyer. All right.
Call by name,
So,
please. I'm not.
Ibeka,
all right.
ntabwo uri kumwumva.
ndi kumwumva
So,
we yari ari kuvuga ngo atazi izina
N'uwitwa ngo
no, his name is Alan.
Richman
Alan
ni
Lichman.
Alan
Alan
Richman.
Sinibuki. Yeah, yeah. This guy has predicted presidential elections since Ronald Reagan's re-election. Urumva? He has only missed one. And then this guy, even he predicted even Trump, by the way, in 2016, and people were calling him mad. But he predicted that. He has predicted the most controversial elections, and then they always come out true. Don't think this guy developed what he calls the 13 keys to the White House. So the 13 keys to the White House, he takes 13 elements that can predict if the person is going to become president or not. Then the way he says it, if you listen to this guy, he analyzes that of all the 13 keys, if one has more than 7 keys, this person wins the White House. And then when he does those predictions, he show you that Kamala Harris, of all the 13, she has 9. Urumva, abantu mufite umwanya mwabijyamo, ntabwo mfite umwanya wo kubisobanura
When
byose.
did
So
you
icyo
last
ngicyo
check
rero,
his prediction? Because he just
yesterday, yesterday.
he just predicted she's gonna win.
I'm saying, this guy has predicted that she's gonna win. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if you're waiting to respond, Chad, to listen to point that I'm trying to bring
Yeah,
across.
just wrap it
ega
up.
muri
But
kuri
if you
siding
guys
why
give me
guys
time to, yeah, exactly. Why are you trying to prove that I'm not
What?
saying what I know?
Why are you on
Anyways,
defensive? We're not
um,
defensive here.
ikindi kintu, so leaving that point alone, ikindi kintu about Trump. Trump has over 80% of people that were working in his administration that are not supporting him, that have actually come out saying that this guy is crazy and is not safe for democracy. For instance, we now have a lady, the lady who was the chief of staff, was she the chief of staff, that is now on the campaign trail with Kamala Harris, that is campaigning for the Democrats. And this person, if you saw the way they were talking about Trump in 2016, 2017, they were the kind of people that were actually like making Trump look so good. But now they're like, this guy is crazy. Another example is the vice president of Trump, Mike Pence. He was the vice president of Trump till the last day of the elections, 2020. And the only reason that Trump refused to be friends with this guy, Nuko, on the day of the election when they declared Biden as the winner, Trump called this guy and was like, please overturn the elections. If I say elections, guys, please forgive me, Ndumu Nyarwanda. I still struggle with the L and R. So this guy tells Trump, yo, I have a responsibility to protect the Constitution, not to protect you. If we lost, we out. Then Trump, actually, on January 6th, Trump was also encouraging the people that were attacking at the Capitol telling them that you should actually go after Mike Pence too, because this guy is a failure. He's failed us. So that's how they broke up. And this guy has come out saying he has not really said that I'm going to support Kamala Harris, but this guy has come out saying I'm not going to endorse Trump. They asked him, but are you going to vote for him though? He's like, I think there are people that I would say that I better support than this guy. So that is kind of like showing you that the Democrats that are educated, college educated Republicans that have become a way of like, understanding that Trump is a problem. These are the people we are seeing on Twitter. Yeah, when I see something once, twice on Twitter, three times, they have like millions of reviews, of views, then it scares me, Kubera Yuko, we know who owns Twitter. And I've seen a lot of posts of them, of Republicans that come out and say, I voted for Trump 3 times. In 2015 primaries, when they were voting for him to become the Republican nominee, I voted for him against Hillary Clinton. I voted for him against Biden. But this time I'm not going to do it. Urumva kubera iki? I don't feel like it's safe so far. This guy has proved that he can do anything for himself. And those are a lot of posts that I've seen, Kabisa, a lot of Republicans that have come out and saying, and if a Republican comes out and saying, I'm going to vote against the Republican, just to know the people that are not saying it are many compared to the people that are actually saying it. Kubera ko the Republicans are bullies. Urumva, they are bullies in a way that the people are just, even the people that are in politics that are actually supporting Trump, some of them I feel like are not going to vote for Trump. The reason they're just coming out and saying, oh, I support Trump, it's because they know if they say they don't support Trump, he's going to bully them and he's going to get all the racist people that are behind him to go after those people and they might lose their positions. But because they don't want to put their political careers in those positions, like okay, I'm going to support Trump in public, but in private, I'm not voting for this nigga. So those are my theories so far. Kubera ko, I follow a lot of election news and stuff. I even listen to a lot of Republicans, by the way. How did I now? Hanuma, why am I not TV like Hasos the name of it
And then I'll
Okay.
ask you a question.
Okay, the reason why did I come? Because for people who know me, especially people who follow me on Instagram, because Instagram, man, I'm always posting about politics. People who know me and have followed me since after when I
What is
was
Instagram?
that's a quick word of this. So people who know me, they know that there is a point in life, not long time ago, like 2 years ago or 3 years ago, where I was like a very, very like I'm a very conservative, saying that I think Republicans are really good at some point. It's just that we don't listen to the news that make them look good. And I've always said that. But why did I come to a conclusion saying that me and my household were going to vote for Kamala Harris? First of all, Trump says he's going to cut prices in terms of rent, in terms of housing prices. And that's a lie because he does not have a plan. He says that the only reason rent and mortgages are going high, it's because we have a lot of immigrants that are actually, the demand for housing has gone high because a lot of illegal immigrants are looking for those houses. But if you've lived in America for a long time, or even if you've done research about the housing policies in America, it is close to impossible for an undocumented person to even qualify for an apartment, let alone buying a house. Urumva, that is a lie because Trump, what he's doing, he's trying to create an enemy. Urumva, he's trying to create an enemy. Now it was the immigrants. Now he's moved again to saying that the enemy we have, the worst enemy we have, is the enemy within, saying that the Democrats in the government are the enemies of America. And he said that we should use the National Guard, we should use the military to get rid of them. That is like turning the enemy to show people that we have a problem. That if you've lived in Rwanda 1994, you know those are words that are actually used again to incite violence. And then what else do I not support about Trump? He says that he's going to increase tariffs on importations so that Americans can actually be the ones to produce things we import. But for anyone who understands the way tariffs work, the way taxations work, it's that when the American companies that are importing things from China, that are importing things from those other countries that he's mentioned, they're the ones that are paying those tariffs. The Chinese companies that are importing things things to America, they don't actually pay for those tariffs. But they are like, we are going to import to you guys, and then the tariffs are paid by American companies that are calling those importations. Then what they do, they push the taxes to the final consumer. What would kugura ikintu muri fries? What would kugura ikintu muri Walmart? You're the one paying those taxes. So even if Trump says that, he makes it sound so good and ridiculous in a way that people who don't actually read, people who don't actually do research, which is a big percentage of Trump supporters, they will say, yes, as long as it's on China, do it. But then if you think about it, it's actually not on China, it's on it's on American companies. People are claiming that they're going to vote for Trump because inflation is high, and you would be so stupid. I mean, let me not use the word stupid. You would be so ignorant to vote for Trump thinking when he comes in power, he's going to reduce the prices. Kumera, that is not how the economy works. Inflation, the president has so little power to influence the prices in your neighborhood market. Kubera yuko, that is out of control of the president. Ikindi kintu navuga, it's on women rights. Trump has said that they have asked him, are you going to impose a national or a federal ban on abortion? He's like, no, I'm going to let the states decide. But again, when you look at the kind of people that he's putting into, like the judges, if he's putting forward the people that he's saying that he's endorsing, those are the people that are saying, no, we have to ban abortion. So if your words are contradicting your actions, how can we trust that you're the person that is actually going to come in and make change? Kubera yuko, if you tell women that, no, I don't want to ban abortion, but then in the morning you come and endorse someone who is saying, let me give you a simple example. He has endorsed a lady in Arizona called Nikki, is it Nikki Harry? Is it, no, not Nikki Harry. Kerry Lake. Kerry Lake. He has endorsed a lady in Arizona called Kerry Lake. This lady has come out and said that we should ban abortion on any case. I don't support abortion in a way, but then I feel like if a woman decides to do whatever they want to do with their body, it should not be a politician to decide. Urumva, it should be the woman to decide. So, I'm looking at all those facts, and I've really tried my best for the past 6 months to find reasons for me to like Trump, but I haven't really come to a conclusion to say these are the reasons that I should really support this guy. I've really not found any reason apart from him calling us or saying that we're eating the dogs and the cats. Otherwise, to an African or an immigrant, or like to an, especially, let me not even say Black Americans, to an immigrant, someone whom immigrated to America and got their citizenship, and today, this year, they're going to vote. My legitimate question will be, what are the exact reasons you're voting for Trump? Like in your heart, deep down, what are the exact reasons you're voting for Trump? If you can be able to convince me, I'll be on your side and I will support you in any way. Anyways, I rest my case. Thank you.
Okay, bugumye hano ndaza.
Can I ask him one question?
Reka turamaza mu kanya.
No, 30 seconds.
Reka twumve abandi bantu.
Nacho Claudina, reka Claudina
Agenda
mbaze
mubuze.
mitengenda. Reka Claudina mbaze mitengenda, I have to go.
Okay, come back.
Okay.
Claudine Bazarata.
No, it's a
Ntatuburinga.
hostel. Okay.
Uri
Nah,
co-host
So
agenda.
why did you
Nuko
Bazarata.
open
Prince ari kwihuta na Alex bafite nabo kuvuga.
why did
Ndaitengenda.
you
It's a
why did you open up saying then he's gonna win? Just uh
who? I said
Yavuze in
he's gonna win.
Arizona
I
though.
say he's gonna win in Arizona. But I'm just saying,
is is is
I
is
said he's
Kelly
gonna win
is
in
Kelly
Arizona.
whatever her name winning?
No,
No,
she's
Exactly.
no.
not. She's
Okay, I
not.
rest my case.
Okay. Meka ugaruke ndabizi uri in and out. Uri mu kazi ugenda ugaruke ko I have two burning questions for you actually.
So you're gonna ban until I come back, Changwa, you're just gonna turn yourself on. Anyways, so I'll see you
Yeah, ugaruke
guys.
mkanya ko Prince afite akazi and then na Alex yari yaje. Alex wazamutse mbere ya Prince, but if you're not ready, Prince can talk, but if you're ready, Alexi can take the mic.
Mureka avuge navuge.
Wowe uracyahari.
Okay.
Thank you, Alexi. Becca, you still here?
Arahari.
Okay.
Ukaba Meka, you
Mwiriwe. Okay, he's here. Okay, so mwiriwe, Claude Komera Cyane. So,
Yeah.
it's funny that Halima, you brought up this subject. I was actually looking into the last night. I was looking into the latest updates in the predictions. I like the points Mecca just drew. However, njye nashaka kumubaza